Hello and welcome to iPraise and iPraise training video for this coming Sunday, April 15th, 2012. And you know what that means, don't you? That means you're at church instead of paying your taxes. And that's the right place to be. So, because the government gets you an extra day, you just can enjoy waiting on paying those taxes till Monday. And in the meantime, you can be ready for an exciting Sunday in iPraise and iPraise. As you're aware, these last few weeks we've been joining iPraise and iPraise not together in the same room, but using the same curriculum. And that's because we're doing a 7-week series on Easter and on Jesus' resurrection. So today, as last week was Easter, and we learned and talked about Jesus being resurrected, this week we're talking about doubting Thomas. And well, as we all know, Thomas was a big doubter. He had to touch and feel Jesus' hands and his side to make sure that indeed he was really Jesus. So the kids are going to be talking about what they can do if they have doubts. And so we have some really neat activities we're going to be doing in our small group time. So if you'll look at the two attached PDFs, we have two activities, one called Prove It Matching Game and the other one called Doubt Experts. So what's cool is the Prove It Matching Game is the kids will be matching, and they'll have these really cool, I've got to get one so you can see it because it's just so exciting. Yeah, I haven't printed them yet. Never mind. But they're just like a regular matching game, except it's a little different. And so in this activity, the children will play a matching game. On each turn, the player will not turn over his or her cards, but will claim they are a match. And the children will turn over the cards to see if that player is right. So a player will pick the cards and say, these two are a match, but won't turn them over. And then the others are going to decide whether they doubt that person or they believe that person and whether they are the same. So how this activity will work is, most of the time if you have a doubt, there's a matching bit of information somewhere that will help you with that doubt. Today we're going to play a matching game to learn about how seeking answers when we have doubts. And we're going to show you how to play the matching game. And so the directions tell you how to play the matching game, and then you'll ask the kids about doubts and about what it means to doubt and why it matters. So, very exciting. Our second activity is called Doubt Experts. And with that one, you're going to get these questions. And in these questions, you're going to say, I'm not sure I know how to solve this new type of math problem. And then you're going to have the kids run to the picture of who they would ask. And so there's choices like a pastor, which in the churches of Christ would be called Kevin Witham. And then you have the librarian, which in the churches of Christ would be called a librarian. And then you have a police officer, which in the churches of Christ would be called an elder. And, no, I'm just joking, just police officer. And then you have a teacher, which in churches of Christ are called underappreciated. So you'll be going through those, and then there's a couple of other ones in here. There is also, let's look, a firefighter. And the churches of Christ firefighter would be an evangelist because they're trying to put out the fire of Satan. And then you have a florist. And in the churches of Christ, a florist would be called a luxury. And then finally there's a banker, and in the churches of Christ the banker would be called the head of the church. So, not really, I'm just joking. Anyway, so those exciting different things the kids will get to pick when you read the story. So here's a couple other ones, because you won't have these till Sunday. I am doubtful about whether or not my neighborhood is safe. Who should I talk to? Well, the logical answer is a police officer, but as we all know, the real answer would be a banker, because the banker would tell you what your property's worth, and if it's worth more, it's safer. Okay, not really. Finally, there's another one. I am not sure if I understand all the rules on playing this sport. Oh, there's a coach in here. We didn't even see the coach. Oh, there's more. Let's look at those. Here's the coach. The coach. The coach in the churches of Christ would be a minister or elder. Then there's a dance teacher, and you know good and well that those don't exist in the Church of Christ. And then there's a doctor. In the Church of Christ, those are people that give services for free on Sunday. And then there's parents, and as you're well aware of, we never get to see those very often. But we're glad they're here. I'm joking on all those. Okay, not the teaching one, not the dance teacher, but all the others were joking. So there's some other ones. Very exciting. Look those over. Remember to be there at 9 o'clock because we get ready for 9:15. We can't wait for a great week. I'll be leading the Power Praise crew, and Craig Copeland, with his great skills and mastery of all things DVD playing, will be taking care of the iPraise group. So real excited. Can't wait for a awesome week. And we hope to see you bright-eyed and bushy-tailed on Sunday morning. So you all have a great week, and we'll see you Sunday.